What's up, guys? First week on the new program. We're gonna do push, legs, pull, then push again with shoulder focus, then legs, then arms. I had a 6x6 on bench, 275, moving it speedy. I see too many people, they're scared of the bench press, they're scared of turning a pec. Old heads come up to me in the gym. I never progressed on bench press. Yo, I can tell, okay? Don't wait too long to do your strength work. Barbell movements are gonna give you the most growth. Guys, the goal of the program is to lift the same amount of tons as I weigh pounds. We're hoping to get up to 210 tons lifted per week. I know that high volume approach to training has been on the downswing right now. People are doing a lot of low volume stuff. Hey guys, I've tried both, but I don't think doing 10 sets of 20 push ups is going to do anything bad for my chest growth. I think it's going to be great for the chest. I've never done leg press before consistently, but I'm going to add it in as a way to attack that volume goal. Later in the week, I have a hamstring focused leg day, which I start with RDLs, and then I do the leg press a little wider stance, working on my hip mobility. For this leg press, I band it. Using bands in your training is a great way to add strategic resistance. You can change the resistance curve of different movements, effectively making them easier or harder. This form of accommodating resistance can be used to target your sticking points on movements, for example, the bench press. I'm using Ann here as my weight for single leg calf raises, super anabolic. But if you don't have a girlfriend, you can use a weight belt that you might use for dips in order to do these single leg ones. I know I'm not getting full stretch on these T-bar rows, but I'm using them to attack my upper back. Guys, weighted pull-ups and weighted dips are still on the program, do not worry. For natural athletes, if you want a big upper body, having a big dip is going to aid your bench press, and having a big weighted pull-up might help your deadlift too, as well as your other pulling movements. I've never trained arm consistently because I've trained these movements consistently, and I find that they attack my triceps and biceps really well. Another change in the program that I'm making is I'm adding in seated military press. This is something that I've never done consistently, but given that I've started the program doing, a calm set of 7 or 6 with 185, I'm pretty confident that overhead pressing 225 once a week is going to make a big difference in my upper body gains as well as my shoulder density. There's a few other changes I'm going to make on the program. Let me know if you guys want to know all of them. Honestly, I wouldn't stick to your program if I were you. Always keep that sort of freedom of expression in the gym. Try new things. See what works for you. At the end of the day, you can always work out tomorrow.